Hello. So, Kerbal Space Program Junior, or 2 that is. Sorry. Sorry. Um, yeah, we're trying to get to the moon. We're in good shape, actually, but I think the thing I wanted to do was to turn that into a polar orbit. And I guess, we're trying to land on a mare, however you want to say that. Um, Dark flat space. But I want to leave the lander, or the lander behind in orbit after we're done with it. And it's got a couple of juniors on it. It might as well, be like a satellite for a while, for as long as it's usable. Um, can we get some data? That worth anything? Nothing. High orbit. Been there before. Already did data there. None. Let's set up a thing. Also, change that a little bit. Um, see how that works out. Light up when I push buttons. We'll see if that's annoying. So notice it has a little bit of flicker to it, so maybe it not being on all the time is good, but anyway, we'll see how it works. Somewhere around in here-ish. See what we can do. Now, according to, I think we're coming in here and around out that way. Um, see about pulling that over the top. Then maybe, no, no, no. Gotta get a little more juice, huh? To get it in, and it won't tell me. As I click off of it, what I've done to myself. It's a little further out. Let me see, get a peek at that. It's in the direction we want it to go. Should bring it up a little bit more. So I believe that was this triangle. Twists us that way. And then we have to give it some more goose to get us to come in tighter. I think. That's going to be alright. Unless we're way too low. I have to click off of it to see what that got to us. 69K. Hey, I'm alright with that. We'll tighten it up after we capture. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get on the maneuver target. Burn for 5 seconds in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Burn it. Maybe I burned too early. Should just stop right there. And I went a little over. I don't have the reflexes. Did those buttons work? Didn't even see if they lit up or not. Or maybe it's just these that light up. Don't want to push it. Didn't notice if it lit up or not. Don't think it did. Maybe it's just my WADS keys. Let's see what we did to ourselves. We lose the moon completely? Ah, we're alright. Maybe I should burn a little longer. I think we're still facing in the same direction, more or less. That make it worse? It did. Leave it alone. Alright. Wait till we get there to make any further corrections. Will give us a capture right here if I can. What's going on? Oh, it won't let me until we enter. Okay. Well, let's get on it. Yeah, that lit up. Turn that off. Could just wander around. Where's the moon at? Should be coming up pretty quick. There's Kerbal. So it's off this way. Moon. There we go. Hopefully, do I have audio? Yep. Bloop. I think we can use those now that we have the solar panels going. Nope, I got them upside down. This got the red for the bottom of the can. That's got the green for the top. Or I don't know. It was real lucky of us that that lined up, or if that's a game thing that just lines you up, that will line it up naturally. I don't know. Just being on target. Where are we at? Did we miss where we're going? Don't need to be playing around with that. There's our target. Should get closer. Mm. As far the camera will go that way. Or this particular camera. There we go. Are we there yet? Yeah, there's that button that'll make everything go away. Just get some scenic views. I think I can't even mess with the time like that. Could easily go overboard. Oh, that starfield looks nice. In some galaxy. That's probably getting us somewhere. Are we in the influence? We are, aren't we? No. It's over there. I don't know if that, yeah. That sound could get annoying. It's almost like, you're going through sliding doors or whatever, and you'd have to hear those every time you walk through them. So, I guess it's not such a thing that would be like, oh, I can't stand that. I'm not walking through that door. It makes that sound. But it's becoming quite noticeable that when you go back and forth, you get that sliding door effect or something, or I don't know. You've entered a new room sound. We're just about there. That lightsaber sound or something. What's going on down there? Oh, that's the sun behind Kerbin. Yep. We're probably there. Looks like we're here. Oh, we're not. get us there. We're almost there. Breaking the scan. Boop. I'm gonna pop the bubble. Is that right? Yes, indeed. And so this other orbit, that's where I'd be if I just let things go. We'd fly by the moon and keep going on this big orbit here. Mimas is out there. Second moon. It's much smaller. A lot easier to land on. It's a little bit further out. Oh, did I do this right? I think I'd much rather be on a... we'll tighten it up. Get some shade from time to time. Hopefully. I don't know if I'm going to get enough shade. It's alright. I don't think they really take that into account in this game. Tell you the truth, it's a mod on the Kerbal Space Program Senior that you can get it to where you have to have you got to be able to dissipate your heat. So you got to have radiators radiating your heat into space if you're going to be in the sun for long. But if you get yourself an orbit that keeps you in the shade, then you can spare yourself some disastrous results. But I'm not sure they really have that in this Kerbal Space Program Junior model. Not yet, perhaps. And indeed, it's not in the main game. It's a community downloadable content that you can get as a mod that puts the restraint that you also have to watch out for your, your heat. There's a fancier word for that, and I can't recall what it is, so there you go. Essentially radiators. So you have solar panels facing the sun, and you have a radiator that's on edge to the sun, so it has a lot of surface area that's in the shade that will dissipate heat so that your ship doesn't just become an oven and you cook. Burn the paint right off the ship. No, you probably would cook in there, actually. I think that was the problem they had with the first try and get all science on you. That's gonna work. That's gonna put us into orbit. Let's get there. Oh, I thought I was gonna be able to get the view, and I just, oh well, we're here. Get on the maneuver node. So yeah, we get extra bonus points for landing in a dark patch. Low-lying dark patch. 20 seconds. We're going to burn for 27 seconds. Right along this vector. That ought to catch us nicely here. We're way up here. I'm going to drop us down much closer. Would that count as a mirror? Oh, burn, my friend, burn. I think that little shift of the camera, did it do it again? I think that's their indication of orbital connect. And boom. That's probably closest I've come. I was watching that instead of this. Yeah, we should tighten that up. In fact, since I'm right here, no better time than the present. Drop that down. I'm dumb. Bring it down. To what? Something low. Yeah, probably that. Get us on the maneuver. We're ready to go, I'm sure. 26 seconds. I don't think that did that right. Did it? So we should be... Should have had to turn around. That's gonna work. We'll let it go. Good enough. Nice tight orbit. Yep, when we get over here, we'll bring that side down. Can't see the cameras in the way. How you doing? That ought to do it. Now much more. And I should have spent more time satisfying that, where is it? Jeez, I lost track of what I'm doing. There it is, 20. Yeah. Good enough. Let that be. Really axis. I think, they'll change stuff like that so the camera doesn't just here and there. I don't know, maybe that's eventually where I'm going to want the camera to be. Could also be all on me that I'm not looking at the right camera view. Should I do a chase? And when I come back, it'll always put me in a chase position instead of over there. And does that orient me right? It feels so weird. I can't get it on top of the machine, man. That's the chase view. Maybe I ought to get used to that. Horizon? Again, that sticks you right up in it. What's the horizon? That feels pretty good. What does that do? Stick you on the horizon? Oh, you can go all the way around horizontally, but not vertically. You get lock. Okay. Celestial? What does that do for me? Oh, am I supposed to be burning? Am I on target? I think I went over like, wait a minute. Oh no, it's a long time from now. That's pretty maneuverable, actually. With all the reaction wheels I have in this. Well, the two capsules have reaction wheels, and there's one, I believe, I stuck one right there for extra reaction, like that capsule. Should be ninja-like with its agility. But then again, I'm the pilot, so we'll see how that works out. Let's get on. Yeah, we're close, huh? This ought to round us up. What was I saying? Okay, so there was for getting between 99 and 101k. I was close to that, and I should have just satisfied that contract, but didn't, want to fiddle with it any further. Anyway, Now that I'm getting more used to using the nodes, it's like, oh, I really could have got that. So while you're adjusting them, you can only visually see where that's going to be. You can't get an indication of where it's gone to. Like that says 24 until you let go of the node. Now that I know that, it would have been much easier to do that. Because otherwise, at the time, hadn't been that familiar. I was thinking, it's a pretty blind shot. I don't want to fuss with it. Here we go. 5, 3, 2, 1. Doesn't seem like real seconds that they're counting there. You know, that's our, early access. Did we do it? Close enough. Got a little lower. That's all right, because this is down at 16. It's not bad spread. I gotta bring this side up. Leave it. Leave it. So I plan on coming up underneath it. Which means when I take off, well, this is pretty crappy orbit, actually. It's right on the twilight ring. And I never really go into shade. Which again, I don't think the game really is counting that at this point. Or if they ever will. Anyway. Might get a little bit of shade over here. Yeah, it's in some shade. Shady-ish, but I don't know if the orbit itself dips down. Doesn't seem to. Doesn't matter so much. Except that I want to land some of that stuff. Which way are we coming? Up over from underneath? Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, we'll probably land in something like this as go around another time, and that'll go underneath us a little bit if it's spinning that way. If it's spinning the other way, I'll run out of mire. I can land there. Get myself used to these controls. Land in here. Which way is it? Is it spinning that way underneath me? Hard to tell. That might be gone by the time I get there. There's a lot of it to come this way if it's moving around that way. Wonder if they would count that if I got there instead of deep within it. I don't know. There. It's got to be dark gray, I guess. And through there, it looks like a spot. I could just grab it. We should do a full orbit, just, just cause. Just because. So there's that. Should save it too. Can have a look-see at stuff as we go by. Do some spectating. Probably will land through here somewhere. It's probably our best bet if that's rolling that way underneath us. Am I pointing in the right direction on screen? Yeah. Yep, they said we get extra science for that. I can't remember what it is. 200 bits or something. Ah, looks like a good place to land right there. That was that big one that's up top, huh? Yeah, that one there. Yeah. It's moving that way. It might not be here next time we come around. But yeah, that would have been nice. Or so it seems from up here. It all seems kind of smooth. See it wrinkle as it renders. Yep, we've definitely orbiting the moon. That's a nice view. Hmm. Whatever camera view I'm in, it seems to be going around. I'm not touching anything. Camera seems to be moving. Not the vessel so much. It's kind of weird. It's like it's doing a flyby. Hmm, that was weird. I'm pretty sure because I was facing back here. All I did was move the mouse over here. Like the camera moved around to the front. Hmm. It's not doing it this time. Maybe we were passing the equator or something. Or the pole. Yeah, it could have been because we were going by a pole, maybe? That the camera moved. Whatever. It was cool. Got a nice shot out of that. Not a perfect orbit. I would have liked it a little bit more to, spend more time in the shade. Ideally, not because I like being in the dark, but just aesthetically, otherwise we would cook. I think I was trying to mention it, but didn't. That one of our first space stations, really became an oven. They hadn't, anticipated or thought it would get that bad. But yep, they were in the sun for extended time and it got cooking in there. I think the astronauts had to get out and go stand in the shade. um, I don't know what else. I could be making that up, but yeah, I think it got deathly hot. It was just a box, a tube like this that you could get in and do some science in orbit. It's our first space station, but they did not have heat dissipation. Not a thing in this game or in the original, the Kerbal Space Program Senior model, but they do have DLC. I've mentioned that. Keep going. I'm not stalling. Now that we're in the dark, though. Let's go through the twilight. Wanted to do a full orbit. just, because. Have we done a full orbit? Are we coming back to the 20? Yep. Our Apo amps. We get there. Is that right? No. We get here. Be around, because that's what we set. And then we went on around that way. Coming back around. Let's get there. Now let's think about it. Yeah, we can still land up there. It seemed like that was a good place to land out of the... Well, then again, this first might be good too. Golly. We're going to have to separate. So we'll do that. Second here. Yeah, right. So I think that we ought to... What direction? I need to move. Like, put it down and it let go of it. Which way? We're going around that way. I need to make a burn. Slows us down. Oh, come on. Or... No. Go the other way. Manage our Kerbals. Valentina, getting the Explorer. You ready to go do the lander? Check. Where are you going? I guess that was the other way. I want you facing down towards the planet. Oh, is that the wrong button for that? Do we need this one? Stare at the ground, my friend. That's what I want you to do. There you go. Who's flying? Is it Bill or Jeb? Traditionally, it would be Jebediah. Bill was the engineer, wasn't he? Or was he a scientist? Can't remember anymore. So I want to get out, and I want to burn that way. Which means I'm going to go that way. Relative to the gumball. Alright. See you later, guys. If I can get at it, camera's in the way. How you doing? Let's say goodbye. Are we ready? You got everything you need? Probably not, but... Oh, I remember. Hold up. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Alright, got it saved. Think we're ready to release. Good. Good. Can't see. That one? Sure. See ya. Uh-oh. That was unexpected. Oh, it's because that's where we were controlling from, apparently. Can I? Huh? I think I have to go to the other map to switch over. I gotta... Guess that's a good spot for that. Come on, where's the other one? There we are. No. Maybe? No. Oh, really? Huh. Okay, so I have to go to the tracking station. They're not combined. Yeah. No. Damn. It's weird. Here we go. All right. How about some retrograde? Might as well get these out because I don't think I have them. Right, I put them on all as a thing, but do I have a problem here? Hang on. Figure this out. There. Oh, it's down there. Okay. I'll get this. All right. We have to send it. Probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, yeah. It's fine. I think. We got the solar panels. Should recharge. But do we get all 140 for it? Or you get a fraction of it for sending? There's more to be had as long as we can take that with us. All right. What now? Well, we need to land. Looks like a good spot. Where are we going for up there? Probably over there. More or less, we'll just... no fuel. What? How did I get myself into that? Is that the wrong kind of motor for the fuel that I got? Nope. Instead, I had all of that down. How do I turn it off? Are you serious? Let me work this out. Okay. Let's see where we're at. That actually may... Well, it'll have to sort of work. That's where we're coming down. Probably get... let's Let's get a little goose, get further out over here so that we can get above it, come to a stop and just drop in. Are we there? Base and prograde, looks like it. Make things difficult. Something like that. That's... There we go. If I learn how to use these controls, make things a little better. Probably a big slope right there. That might be a nice flat that we're headed for. Let's hope. We'll see when we get there, huh? I want to go back to retrograde. That thing doesn't do what I want it to. Not sure what's going on. Might have some glitches. Let's save. Hang on. Alright, yep, get that saved. We gotta kill that much velocity. Just come straight down. Hopefully. Everything will go like magic. Just feather that engine. Lightly touch the ground and kill the engine and settle in. Once we get over it, we'll just sort of start looking for a place. More or less somewhere in here, we'll just sort of... Once we get over it, kill all our horizontal speed and just drop down. That's the plan. Let's hasten ourselves right along. Altitude. Boy, we picked up some speed too, didn't we? I think we're good. Let's kill some all that velocities. Downrange and just drop ourselves in. Hopefully this will work. Huh. A little nervous, but I think that's going to be just fine. Also got to remember to kill the SAS just as we land, or if we accidentally start going up just a little bit. Might be closer than the... Oh, that was a nice landing. All right. That was a nice landing. That was one of my better ones. Yeah, I'll turn that off. All right, we'll get it saved there. We'll get out, plant ourselves a flag. Ooh. Nicely done. Can we turn the lights on? Got a couple of solar panels facing. Very good. Yep, not a mire. We gotta sit in that because I don't know. I hope all this other stuff goes with the Kerbal. So I think we want to leave this in orbit here. Where's my antenna? Thought I had one just for aesthetics. Those lights don't help here at all, do they? They sure don't seem to cast any light. Right? That one's not doing nothing. Must have forgot the antenna. Didn't need it anyway. The capsule's got antenna. As long as Kerbal's in sight, which it is. Nice view. It's all eclipsed. See what they right? It reduces it by half when you send it rather than take it home. But I don't think that's the kind of thing that we could take out of the capsule or out of the box. I don't. In Kerbal Space Program Senior, you have categories of a scientist, pilot, and engineer. And the scientist can always get out, collect the data, and recycle the experiment to be used again. But the pilot and engineer can't. And an engineer can change lights and stuff in objects, but scientist or pilot can't. And of course, the pilot can fly the vessel the best. You get extra stuff, buttons that you can push for maneuvers with pilots. And if it's not a pilot, then it's just you got to fly it with the stick. So maybe this will adopt that someday down the line. Or if it has it currently, I've overlooked it. Yeah. Oh, that's wobbly. What the? Should I have that on? For stabilization? Is this gonna kill me? Hopefully that'll help it just stay right where it's at. Was my motor touching the ground? Well, that's something I should have thought I did take that into consideration, but kind of looks like camera's in the way. How you doing? Anywho, how do I get this to work? Well, I let go and I grab onto that. And I got some goose. How come that won't go backwards? It does. We're down. Oh, nice leap. Pretty flat out here. It's a good place to land, so I'm kind of glad they suggested it. So I've landed elsewhere where it's not so fun. Like I said, that was the best landing I've had in a long time. It's a little bit of a crater we're in here. No? It's just a slant. Do a little dance. It's probably far enough out to plant the flag. Got an itch. On that. Oh, we can do that. Yes. Oh, yeah, I like the graphics they have for that. Well done. Why is that? That we can do another one? Or elsewhere, I guess, if we went to somewhere else, huh? Ah, look around. It's gray. Dark gray. Stars in the sky. See Kerbin. See the sun. Kerbal. Good. That stuff can all come back with Victoria. Valentina, sorry. You betcha. Satisfied. That was it, right? What else was there? That's it. Can do that if we're somewhere else. Has different, like highlands or something, or whatever other binomes might be available. But we are going to keep all that on us. That's it, though, I think. It's about all we can do here. Fly around to another place, maybe. But we're pretty much in the thick of the mire. Gotta figure out how we're gonna get back up there. See if that ladder works. See, I don't think so. I just put it on there, you know, to look like it's cool, but I don't think it could be reached. And we don't have the extendo ladder yet. Let's try it though. Maybe with a jump. We could probably just jump up there. Sure can. Oh, why didn't... Oh, we're underneath it. Don't knock it over. Will it give me the grab? Yeah, it does. Grab it. Lock up. That's as far up as it can go, huh? And then I can't get on the ledge. Goodness gracious. Wow, that's a heck of a jump. Walking around on the balcony. Like a charm. Yeah. These are a little in the way when you walk around. But you know, it's supposed to be a nice balcony. Get out there, get the hibachi. Grill up some veg. Teriyaki steak, you know. All right. So, in the next exciting episode, we'll get ourselves off the moon and reunite with the gumball up in orbit. All right. Until then, see you in the next video. All right. Fade to black. Bye.